So normally when light or photons interact with materials, the photon is either absorbed or simply reflected. And you're going to get some combination depending on the light and the material that it's interacting with. Now, if that light or those photons are really high energy, high enough to be ionizing, then there are three different kinds of interactions that will take place. One is the photoelectric effect. That's what Albert Einstein actually got the Nobel Prize for. And that's really where the photon simply gets absorbed and it kicks an electron out, leaving behind an ionized atom. Now, conservation of energy and momentum take place, directing the kind of angles that can occur and so forth. But that's generally occurring at the lower photon energies. Now, if you have a much higher photon energy, say up in the range of around a mega electron volt, then you're more likely to get a Compton scatter. And a Compton scatter is really just where a photon scatters off of an electron. And the recoiling electron has enough energy to leave the atom, leaving behind an ion. The photon then comes off with a longer wavelength at a different direction, where again conservation of energy and momentum are conserved. Now if you have a really high energy photon, say 2 or 3 or 4 MeV, up to 10 MeV, then the most likely interaction is called pair production. That's where the photon will interact with, say, an inner shell electron, something that's really tightly bound, so it's got some inertia to it. And it creates an electron-positron pair. It actually converts into matter and antimatter, so that the electron that's knocked off it's gonna thermalize and locate itself somewhere else. And the positron, it's also gonna get knocked off and thermalize, but it's gonna then combine with another electron somewhere. And when that happens, those electrons and positrons, when they combine, they go and turn into pure energy, so that all of the rest energy of the positron becomes a photon, and you get two back-to-back photons that have the rest energy of the electron. And so those are the three primary mechanisms by which ionizing radiation will deposit dose in material, or basically deposit energy into a material. And that's how you get dose. So photoelectric, Compton scatter, and pair production. So I hope that helps. Little physics lecture for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.